Boot fans, welcome in. My name is Brian if you haven't met me before, and today we've got something really different on Cleats 101. We have a prototype boot called the Power Zephyr. Here it is right here. And we've been given the opportunity to bring you some imagery on this prototype boot before it's been released to market. And I'll give you a quick demonstration and visual profile of what this boot looks like as a prototype and not the real thing. Pretty cool opportunity. Power looking to introduce new boots before World Cup next year. We've been helping them develop this boot from a prototype, which is right here. So I'm going to show you this boot straight up. I'll show you it against the prototype that originally was released, and then I'll bring in some other boots that I think they compare nicely to. So to kick it off, you can obviously see it has this very bright visual orange colorway. This is not necessarily the release colorway, so don't get stuck on that design portion. But there will obviously be a bright design somewhat and a darker design. Again, it's the Power Zephyr S-Type, S standing for synthetic. I've wore these boots several times, tested them out, given my feedback to Power. I've noted one or two areas where I feel like changes need to be made still. Did the same on the original, and they obviously took some of the changes into consideration. It's got a pretty nice sole plate. So just to bring in the original, just to kind of compare them, you can see straight up if I put them side by side that the profile of the forefoot has been changed. It's a lot wider now. It was a lot more narrow. The material used, it's a prototyoe microfiber. It was thicker on the original, a little bit softer, more supple on the newer version. And they've added into the bolts on the front of the boot right here. So they added in right here to give extra durability. And then the studs themselves, have been modified, so they've been trimmed down and the edges have been rounded, something that I kind of pointed out needed to be changed a little bit. So there you have it. So we got two different colorways. They could be the release colorways, I'm not too sure. But that's what it looked like originally, and it's been developed to this more streamlined version. If we bring in some other boots that they compare to, I wanted to bring in the Vapor 6. And the reason I wanted to bring in the Vapor 6 is because the material that's used on the upper, the prototyoe microfiber, is pretty similar. Now the only difference is on the current version, it's a lot thinner and it's a lot more manageable. I found the Vapor 6 was a little bit too sturdy in a sense, the upper was. It didn't mold very well. And the sole plates are also pretty similar in a sense. In terms of shape of the forefoot, I think they've definitely gone with the Vapor design. I think everybody's kind of pointed it out when I've posted images of this, and this is a good example here. The Vapor 11. So, as you can see, they've got very similar forefoots. Even the side profile is pretty similar. And another boot I kind of want to bring in that kind of reminds me of, in a sense, is the Lotto Solista. I feel like, other than the fact that the Lotto Solista is off-centered lacing, I do feel that they've got some similarities in what they have to offer. So again, there you have it. This is the Power Zephyr. I'm sure this is the first time some of you have seen it, so please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. I'm sure Power will be checking out this video, checking out the comments to see what people have to say about their new boot as they look to develop it. Again, I'm sure they're going to modify certain aspects before release, but I do anticipate we'll see them hit the market sometime in 2014 before the World Cup. Alright guys, make sure to like and subscribe, yeah, there you have it. It's the Power Zephyr. Thanks for watching.